Hi everyone, this is Chi. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a 2-month update. It's been 2 months since I started investing in the ETF stocks on the Commsec Pocket App. I'm going to give you my results and how much I've made up to now. So yes, it's quite exciting. But first of all, I generally do a little bit of stocks education and a little bit of chit chat about and a bit of discussion about the stocks. So today I'm going to talk about the very one thing that's on everybody's mind and the world news at the moment, which is the coronavirus that has started in China and is based in the Wuhan area of China. Okay, and now it's just spread all across China and many other countries across the world now as well. But the deaths have been only so far in China. There have been cases reported outside of China, but no death cases yet outside of China. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the coronavirus and how it's affected the stock prices since it started. Look, events across the world do affect the stock prices. And basically, I think it's more based on confidence and just, you know, it depends on the event. But like, for example, we had that before when I talked about the Iranian leader that was killed. And that particular day, the stocks, the US stocks just went completely down for a period of time. So the coronavirus has now been declared a World Health Emergency. And there's been a lot of progression since it started. So at the moment we have about more than 250 deaths so far with the last update that I saw. Today is the 2nd of February, so that amount might have changed already, but that was the last update that I saw. Also, very recently, the US and the Australian government has decided to barricade people coming into their country. So I think with the US, they've basically decided that they're going to quarantine people that are coming in from that area, from China or the Wuhan area. I'm not sure if it's the whole of China they're doing it for, but they're going to quarantine any people that have come from that area. And with the Australian government, as the last update that I saw, they are quarantining any people they're bringing back to Australia on Christmas Island. And so there's like a detention centre there, and they're going to basically put people in there for, I think, up to 2 weeks before taking them home. Anyone coming in from China not going to be able to come into Australia at all. They're only taking back Australian citizens. Yeah, so it's a pretty dire straits at the moment. The risk is really quite low at the moment outside of China. With the coronavirus is that it can spread in the incubation period where there are no symptoms, asymptomatic symptoms. And so people can have it and you don't even know that they have it, and it can still spread at that point. And then it kills pretty quickly. And you probably need to, if you've got a virus, you probably need to go to hospital and get treatment. Okay, so how has the coronavirus affected the stock prices? Well, it's actually made the stock prices very volatile. Okay, so from what I can see from my own stocks and also watching some of the stocks that I have been watching on my watch list, basically last weekend, over the weekend, so you can see here that it went down by $206.25 on over the weekend and that's what it was on the Monday. And yeah, it's quite a big change. It just shot down completely, like really a big drop in the prices, and that's not normal. What happened during the week was that it's been quite volatile. It just shot up again the next day, and then it went down a little bit the following day, and then on Friday it shot up again. So it went up $223.87 for that particular day. Wow, it's just been a roller coaster. So I've made in total $890.59 over the 2-month period since I started. That basically averages around $111 a week for 8 weeks. And yeah, so that's what I've made, and I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I would say this is a 52-week high for a lot of stocks, including my one. Okay, so they haven't been this high in a year or ever. The way that I see it is that with the health crisis at the moment, that the epidemic that's happening now at the moment with the coronavirus, is that a lot of stocks that are related to travel are going down. Okay, so it's just specifically some stocks that are related to the whole China thing. The China event is going down. Also, the health stocks, you know, health stocks have gone up, obviously, and that sort of would be expected. So I've been actually thinking about investing in health stocks. There is a health stock on the Commsec Pocket App, and it includes, I think it's 100 companies or something or other, of the very well-known health, medical and biotech companies and things like that. You know, if one of the companies, one of these health companies actually find a cure or a vaccine for this particular virus, then you can rest assured that their stocks will go uppity, uppity, up, okay? So I think if you're smart about it, I would invest in health stocks right now. And, you know, it's a bit of a gamble, but if you can pick the right company that's going to find the vaccine or the cure for this virus, it'd be fantastic. Apparently Australia is the first country to replicate this virus so they can find a treatment or some sort of vaccine. And I believe Johnson & Johnson have come into this game to try and find a vaccine. And a lot of the biotech companies will be trying to find a vaccine or some sort of a cure for this. Although viruses, we don't actually have cures for them. You basically have to just wear it out. The people that are really affected are older people and younger babies and things like that, because it does affect people more that have a lower immune system or a weak immune system. And it's like any virus, you know, if your immune system is compromised, then you've got a worse chance of, you know, dying from it or getting really sick from it. What they're saying is it's normally the people that are at risk are over 50, and yeah, and younger children as well. Once a vaccine is found, if someone can, you know, find a vaccine for this, that company is going to be very, very rich. Okay, so that's my take on it. The company that I'm thinking, and this is just off the bat, is, I think it's Amgen, A-M-G-E-N. I'm either going to invest in the health stocks that's an ETF on the Commsec Pocket App, or I'm going to buy an individual stock, and I'm going to just buy this Amgen stock, and they are a biotech company, and I don't know why, but that name has come up for me, and I may sort of put some money into that. Now their stocks have actually gone down, so maybe it's a good time to buy. And they are a biotech company that sort of looks into getting treatments for very severe sort of type of diseases. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe they'll find a cure, who knows. But I mean, the race is on. The quicker they can find this vaccine or treatment of some sort, the better. You know, it's like, it's kills within weeks, like from days to weeks. So I mean, normally with research and all the rest of it, they have to like grow the actual a virus, and so far it's been quite a hard virus to grow. And yeah, so it's not easy to grow, and but they've done it, and then the rest is, you know, finding that treatment, or that vaccine. But and then they've got to test it. First of all, they'll probably test it on animals or something, and then after that they'll start testing it on humans. And you know, it's a long process, you know, it takes months, and they're trying to speed this up as much as they can, but it, you know, research and finding vaccines and things, it all takes time, you know. It takes, you know, they're saying, some of them are saying they can do it in 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is, but you know, all the testing and stuff, it's just like, it takes a lot of time. And you don't want to put something out that's gonna harm the population, so the testing is essential. And you have to, you know, and if you put something out really quick, you don't know what the long-term side effects are going to be, or even the short-term side effects, you know what I mean? So you just have to be really careful with this sort of thing. The main way that people are actually trying to combat this virus and epidemic is just, you know, quarantine themselves at home. All the Chinese people in the Wuhan area are now quarantined. They're not allowed to go out of the area or anything like that. They are been asked to stay at home as well. And yeah, there's a big quarantine happening there. And now it's been announced a worldwide health emergency. So different countries are taking different actions on how they're going to contain this virus. It's pretty serious, hey. Look, some people have actually said that, oh look, we've had SARS and we've had the common cold and all that, and they actually have killed other people and all that sort of stuff. So it's just probably just another virus. But in actual fact, with the reports that they're coming out, some of the reports that are leaking out and all that sort of stuff, they're actually saying that this virus is actually much more contagious and much more severe than the SARS and all the other viruses we had in the past. So it's got a higher rating in terms of the severity, how quickly it can spread as well, and then also, and if that was the case, then I guess the mortality rate would be much higher. Okay, so the race is on to get a cure. So in terms of the stocks, I wouldn't sell. I guess some people have sold their stocks because they just feel like, you know, this is the end of the world or whatever it is. But I wouldn't sell your stocks right now. They're very volatile at the moment. Just hold on to your stocks and see what happens. That's what I'm doing. And yeah, that's what you should do. Unless there is a really big turn of events where the stocks keep going down or whatever, and you know, you can see it sort of diminishing, then at that point you can make a decision whether you're going to sell your stocks or not. But you know, in terms of emergencies and in terms of stocks plunging down because of some sort of recession or crisis or whatever, well, what the experts say is that you should hold on to your stocks, and that's the time that you buy, when the stocks are low. Yeah, so yeah, don't panic, just keep at it. That's about it for today, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, hit the notification button so that you can get a notification every time I load up a video. And please tell me what's going on with you and your stocks. If you have invested in the Commsec Pocket App, and which ones, and how you're going with it all, whether you've invested in other stocks, how you're going with all your journey in investing. Yeah, just give me a yell and just leave a comment for me. And if you want me to do any sort of other video, just leave that down there as well. And yeah, I'll see you next time for the next video. Bye.